When beauty becomes a battlefield, and dignity becomes the only crown worth fighting for, even the brightest stage can turn into a storm. The Miss Universe pageant, known as the global celebration of elegance, culture, and personal strength, witnessed something the world had never seen before: a mass walkout. It happened when the contestants stood proudly under the lights, representing their nations with grace, when suddenly an official on stage called out, "Miss Mexico, step forward," but his tone was sharp, dismissive and dripping with mockery. In front of millions watching worldwide, he added, "Let's see if this one can speak properly this time," turning what should have been a moment of confidence into a moment of humiliation. The audience gasped. The cameras froze. Miss Mexico stood silently but not broken, her posture strong, her eyes steady. She replied, "We are here to represent our people. Respect is not optional." With that, she turned and walked off the stage. The move was bold. It was unexpected. And then something extraordinary happened. Miss Argentina followed her, then Miss Philippines, Miss South Africa, and then dozens more. One after another, contestants walked off the stage, transforming a beauty competition into a statement of courage and unity. In minutes, the Miss Universe stage shifted from glamour to protest. Viewers across the globe watched in shock as hashtags surged across social media. Respect Miss Mexico, Miss Universe, Walkout, dignity first. News anchors called it the most powerful moment in pageant history. For many, it raised the question, had the pageant world forgotten the very essence of empowerment? The walkout wasn't just about one comment. It was about years of quiet disrespect, objectification, and expectation that contestants should smile through everything. This time they refused. The Miss Universe organization scrambled to respond, announcing that the official responsible had been suspended and that the comment did not reflect the values of the event. But by then, the message had already been delivered to the world. Miss Mexico may or may not have walked home with a crown that night, but she walked away with something far greater. She became a symbol of strength. She reminded the world that confidence is not in the walk, or the makeup, or the gowns. It is in the ability to stand for yourself when your dignity is challenged. And the women who walked beside her showed that beauty means nothing if silence is the cost. A crown shines for only 1 year, but courage shines forever. The Miss Universe walkout was not just a moment. It was a movement, proving that true beauty is not judged under the spotlight, but in the shadows, when the world expects you to stay quiet. But Miss Mexico did not fall apart. She did not tremble. She lifted her chin, her posture firm, her eyes unwavering. She spoke with a voice that did not shake. "We are here to represent our people. Respect is not optional. No shouting, no anger. Just truth, delivered with the kind of strength that can silence thousands." And then slowly and gracefully, she turned and walked off the stage. That single step changed everything. It was not just an exit, it was a statement. A boundary drawn in front of the world. A refusal to be diminished. What followed was history. Miss Argentina stepped down next. Then Miss Philippines. Then Miss South Africa. One by one, and then in waves, contestants walked off the stage, choosing dignity over spotlight, unity over silence. The Miss Universe stage, once glowing with glitter and performance, transformed into the setting of a global stand. Social media erupted instantly. Hashtags trended worldwide. Our respect Miss Mexico, Miss Universe walkout, our dignity first. Millions reposted the moment. Commentators and news anchors called it one of the most powerful stands in pageant history. People began asking difficult questions. Was the pageant world ever truly about empowerment? Or had it masked disrespect with sequins and smiles for too long? The Miss Universe organization reacted quickly, suspending the official and releasing statements of apology. But apologies could not erase what the world had witnessed. For many, this was not about one disrespectful moment. It was about every time confidence was mistaken for compliance, every time grace was mistaken for silence. Miss Mexico may not have left that stage holding a physical crown, but she walked away with something far more enduring. The symbol of courage. She reminded the world that true beauty is not measured in gowns, crowns, or perfectly timed smiles. It is defined in the moments when a person refuses to surrender their dignity. And the women who walked beside her proved that unity is stronger than any spotlight. A crown shines for 1 year, but courage shines forever. The Miss Universe walkout was not just an incident. It became a movement, a reminder that true beauty is not judged in the moment of applause, but in the moment when the world expects you to stay quiet and you choose to speak.